Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I think I should say our channel. It's our channel. And is it channel or channel? Welcome back nonetheless. So I haven't uploaded anything in a while. I think it's been a week or so. And the reason I haven't uploaded is because I've been feeling very conflicted. Yeah, so on one hand I want to be a regular YouTuber, like I want to talk about I was gonna say normal things, but generally life things and how I see them, right? And then on the other hand, I want to talk about albinism, purely just let's talk about albinism. And I've been feeling conflicted on whether or not I should mix those two up, although it's not like they're um two different, like entirely different entities, considering uh, it's the first thing you see when you look at me. So, and you know what I just realized, it's so weird. As much as I'm trying to run away and trying to avoid the whole conversation about albinism, imagine I just can't seem to run away from it. It's like, so it turns out, if okay, not if, but because I'm every inch of my skin is covered by my skin, technically. I can't run away from talking about it. So I don't even know what I'm going to do about it. I'm just telling you guys about it. Just, I don't know. Yeah. Um, and something happened, by the way. About 2 weeks ago, I had a conversation with my little cousin. She's 7 years old, and her friends, her playmates. And so we talked about albinism. And then this week I have been thinking, oh my god, maybe that's like the worst thing I ever did. I thought I was doing something, meaningful, having a conversation about albinism with them. But now my cousin cannot get the term albino out of her dictionary. And I don't know if I should tell her to stop with it, or actually, you know what? That's what we're going to talk about today. So, like, she'll be like, no, Nate hataki mi ni mbebe, anataka kubebwa na mwalbino. Then sometimes she'll be like, Faye, Nate akikuwa mkubwa atakuwa mwalbino, as in when Nathan grows up, is he going to be albino? And I am literally every time she says that, I'm literally cringing, because, and then again I'm also conflicted because I'm asking myself, she's not doing it maliciously. I mean, she's a kid. It's not like she, for her it's like, oh my god, people who look like this are referred to as albino. And okay, growing up I didn't have an issue with being referred to as albino. Heck, I used to refer to myself like in the same way, like if I'm introducing myself to a stranger and maybe we're meeting up and I'm trying to describe myself, like so that they can find me easily, the easiest way for them to find me is for me to say, um I'm the albino chick in a red dress or whatever. So it's not been a problem until I started talking about albinism. And then, by the way, we are so Kenyan, and it's a beautiful thing. Kenyans are very inquisitive. So people ask questions, and so the whole so do you want to be referred to as albino, is it offensive? And I've been asking myself, is it offensive? Yes. And should it be offensive? So, like, if someone refers to me as albino, should I take it offensively? And the one thing I have learned is, um the term albino is a noun, so like it's not, in itself it is not offensive, and it isn't meant to be offensive. But because as a continent, largely so, as a continent, we have sort of mad the word, and we've, there's so much, like when you say albino, it comes with a negative connotation. The word in itself is not a bad word, but what it represents to us as Africans, majority of us as Africans, is a negative thing. Oh my god, I thought it stopped recording. So anyway, so yeah, so I've been wondering, as persons with albinism, or as albinos, do we take back the word and own it to the point where it stops being offensive, to the point where someone cannot use the word as a way of offending you? Like, we own it. I have a friend on Facebook, and she, I think it's two of them actually, a he and a she, and both of them literally, they own their albinism. It's like you cannot insult them by saying albino. They'll be like, yeah, hell yeah. It's like they wear it so well. And so I've been wondering, do we now like sort of try to eradicate the use of the term, or do we own the term? You get, like, which is it and which is more effective? Because do you go telling people, no, don't use this word, instead of don't call someone this, call them a person with, you know, or on the term, so that even when you're using it, it's pointless for somebody to try and insult you. It's like, excuse this example, but it's like how women owned the term bitch. You know, when you call someone a bitch some time back, it would be like, what, you know, why are you calling me that? And now women actually refer to themselves as, I kind of feel weird repeating the word, but yes. And it's not an, I don't appreciate being called a bitch, but for majority of women, it's not an offensive term. And so that's what I've been thinking. Do I tell my cousin, hey, look, don't be calling people that, it's offensive? Or do I deal with my own perception and my own attitude to begin to embrace the term as not being an offensive word, but as being, it's the same way you can call someone Hispanic or Caucasian or American. You know, if I'm talking to somebody in a conversation, and for the particular conversation, it is necessary or it is helpful for me to refer to my friend as American or as Hispanic, then in that sense, I'm not insulting them. Or African American, you know, for that matter. Is it an insult? Depends on how you use it in a sentence. You can make a racist comment and say African American, and if African American in that context becomes offensive, but then again, you can say something like, oh no, my friend is African American, he's not, say he's not African or something like that. I don't know, but basically, I hope everything I have said makes sense, because I've just let myself go. I decided I'm not going to like try and write down the thoughts and try and like memorize so that I can have some sort of flow or something, because again, this is not something, I just I just want to put it out there the way it's in my head, confused. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you think. Do do we embrace the term, and we sort of have a revolution, you know, in Africa, that yes, it's a cool thing, to 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 have fair skin, or to have albinism, so albino is not an insult? Or do we now rally to sort of bring awareness to people that the term albino is offensive? What do you guys think? Let me know. Thank you for watching. I think this one, I can't see my timer from where I'm seated, but I think this one is a bit longish. But thank you for watching. I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and leave a like, a dislike if you don't like it. But why wouldn't you like it? Just saying, I mean. But yeah, thank you. Leave a comment also, and come back for more videos. And hopefully the next time I'm doing a video, I'll have figured out what we're doing here, right? Thank you. Bye. Have a good day.